here you can see in the dining room, we centered the indoor unit between the windows and centered over the fireplace. So here you can see the outdoor unit on the far side of the fireplace chimney. And if I came out on this side of the chimney, which would be the right side of the indoor unit, I'd really have a tough time getting the lines and everything around the chimney back over to the side where we have the outdoor unit. So, as you can see, we basically came out on this side, which is the left side of the unit. All right, so here we got the back bracket for the 24,000 BTU an hour indoor unit going here in the dining room. Got it attached to the wall, centered over the fireplace in between the windows. And you can see I've drilled a hole through the wall and added the spool piece and glued it in. In order to go out the right side, the left side, we have to add an extension to both refrigerant lines and make a 90 so it can go out through the wall. Bend a 90 on those lines coming out through the wall. So we're going to use these 90-degree elbow flare fittings, and that'll save the heartache of trying to get that 90 close to the wall without crimping the tubing itself. So to save space, rather than using the fat foam insulation, I wrapped each line with the cork insulating tape, and it's self-adhesive. It sticks to itself, but because it is kind of sticky and we have to pass it through that hole in the wall, I then wrapped this last part with the aluminum duct tape. Give a nice slippery surface so it can slide through the hole without any problems sticking to the sides. Also, because once the piping is hooked up on the outside, it'll prevent lifting the unit away from the wall. I had to make this connection here and wrap it up. So if it turns out to leak, it's going to be a bit of a job to disconnect the pipes and pull it away from the wall and undo it. But I was pretty careful. Made a nice flare with the rigid clutch type flare tool. Inspected all the surfaces. Put a little bit of the oil on the flare surface and used a torque wrench. So these joints should be good. So here we have the large 24,000 BTU unit mounted in the dining room with the front panel off, and you can see the space there. There's a cardboard tube in the back holding it away from the wall so that we'll be able to run the electrical cord. The drain pipe and refrigerant lines fit nicely in the hole, no problem at all. And next we'll push the electrical cord or conduit, flex conduit, through the hole along the back side, and then over and into the in the back side. There is a 1/2-inch hole for the conduit connector. Wires then go up and hook up. Okay, so here's the 24,000 BTU per hour unit, all installed. The wire cable actually installed pretty easily. There's a fair amount of room there for it, and got that in, and then just close it up Took the cardboard spacer out from behind it, and that was that. All good.